Welcome back to another crypto video. Hello everybody, thank you for jumping back to another crypto video. Seems like it's that time of the day to make a crypto video. It just usually happens around this time. I think a lot of you guys are about and available and ready to jump into the crypto space once again. Just want to say thanks, we've hit 500 subs. We are going to be doing a $100 Ethereum giveaway at 1,000 subscribers, so please do hit the like, subscribe, the notification bell. Today we're going to look at another altcoin, which is Fantom. Been climbing up the ranks over the last few days. As you can see, we're sitting at a market cap of 3.1 billion at the moment, and in terms of the actual market cap dominance, it's 0.15%. so if we look over the 30 days, you can see we're up 122.5%. 2 weeks we're down with that correction 20%. Over the week, we're down 14.7%. So really just taking a look at Fantom, you can see prior to our correction, we had a massive bull run for Fantom as well. So it wasn't something that never had a huge gains to begin with. I mean, if you invested from January, look at that. That is unbelievable, guys. That is really, really humongous. And in terms of the correction that we did have, if we look at Fibonacci retracement prior to our correction in May, because we had the Wyckoff distribution, you can see that we fell just below the 0.786, which is quite common in large corrections. We don't usually come back to the normal price, but we will come just usually below 0.786. And you can see that this is a really, really solid accumulation range right there on the daily chart. So this is where we had the Wyckoff distribution phase 1, and you can see we had it again over here. We had another Wyckoff. I don't know if you guys were aware of that, but we had another Wyckoff play out. So this is the first Wyckoff, and then the second one was literally just over here. And you can see the last time that happened, we did drop down quite significantly. If we look at the pump over there, we came down to sub 1, which isn't amazing. So if we get the impulse over here, my bad, if we take this impulse here, you know, we've almost come down to that 1, so maybe we're priced in now. Maybe this is the bottom. This is where we did get our bounce before we had this long accumulation range. So it could be very possible now, because a lot of other people are thinking that maybe we're going to get a bit more sideways action. So maybe we can trade sideways, or if things go extreme quickly, maybe we can actually start breaking all-time highs for this particular project quite soon. As you can see on the daily time frame, we are retesting the 21-day moving average over there. So we did get rejected. We did bounce just below, unfortunately. And on the daily time frame, we could also be forming something much larger. Maybe some sort of a large falling wedge pattern. So this is what I'm seeing on the daily time frame, potentially a big falling wedge, which can be very, 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 very bullish. So if we just check that out, that looks really, really nice to see that. So keep an eye on this. I'm definitely going to add a little alert. My bad, I misclicked. Don't like this laptop much. So was that long Fantom 1 day wedge? So I know now this is a more long-term pattern, so this is more likely to play out with more explosiveness, in contrast to like a pattern on the 15-minute chart. So yeah, that's potentially got the opportunity to break out all the way back up to $1.90, should we get a nice breakout confirmed by volume over here. If we look at the RSI though, we can just see we are continuously dipping on the RSI, so we need to get this reversal playing out. If we jump into the 4-hour chart, the RSI isn't looking too bad. I can't see any bearish divergences going on, nothing like that. So it doesn't look too awful. On the 4-hour chart, we were before within this symmetrical triangle, and then we had our Wyckoff sort of sell-off over here. Following that, we had a channel, which was once again broken. You can see another big sell-off, and we have our diagonal support level. So we really fell to that support over at 0.95, which was quite nice to see, because if we look at that, measuring the impulse swing high, you can see that we didn't even come down to 0.618, so it's looking alright. And even if we take this swing low over here, we're still pretty much at 0.618, so that's where we corrected to. Nice correction, potentially a really good bounce, and if we can get more momentum, more volume for Fantom, I think we can definitely see some bigger prices. You can see on the 1 hour time frame over here, we had a bit of a consolidation range. We did fall out of that, and we retested this support region over here at 114, and now we've seen this slight sell-off. So maybe we're going to come back down before we go up. I wouldn't be surprised if we did kind of come down to like the $1 region, but I think we'll get way too much buying pressure. I think potentially we'll just come back down to maybe 105 or something like that, and then hopefully come and retest 130 over there. If we have a look at our fib extension levels, we can see that the area that we do need to get to is basically, we need to come up to 1.3. So if we do break out, I see that's the first resistance that we do get. Of course, before that, we need to see 118, which we've already achieved from this swing low. So we've already achieved one of the resistance levels. And if we can just come back down to 115 as support, even around there, that would be great. More long-term price target would be 155. And of course, if we do break that prior 192, then our most bullish scenario is going to be $2.20 if we do get this nice kind of sideways accumulation. What I think needs to happen is we just get a bit of a sideways trading going on with Fantom. Would be really nice to see if we kind of just traded sideways for a while, even if we did come down to these lower levels, and then we break out around here, and then we see that kind of retest. So something like that, you know, it's hard to do anything picture perfect. Of course, we've got massive resistance now here. So in order to break that resistance, we need to basically climb back up. But if we do trade sideways, we're creating another sort of accumulation range around this area here. And then we're ready for blast off to create that spring to the upside once again. Because Fantom's a fantastic coin. It's really got massive big team behind it, very strong marketing, and with any project you need very strong marketing in order to create that network value itself. So that's kind of what I'm thinking for Fantom. If we have a look then, in the short term, my price target is that we need to come up, break out this falling wedge on the daily time frame, and then come up to about 133. So potentially from here we can get a movement of around 8% to the upside, though I am quite wary that we could potentially also come down. And then if we do, we'll be revisiting around $1 mark on this diagonal support line over here. So yep, that's basically my prediction. I think we're going to trade within this range for a while and potentially break out of this bullish falling wedge pattern on the daily time frame. And that's very important that we see this on the daily time frame. You can see that we were super overbought on the relative strength index. Of course, if we're going to get a bit of a sell-off, it happens every time. And it even looks like a double top formation. So if we can just produce another green candle, at the moment we've got a red, and it's quite equal in terms of the buying and selling pressure, as you can see. Right now, we just need to see a bit more sideways action and then break out this rising wedge, which I'm very confident is going to happen. Anyways, guys, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Great to see you around. New users, have a nice day.